Apples with or without the skin?
Stream Kind of Day by J4.
Has sports betting ruined or made the sports industry better?
If you were to commit one crime and it gets eliminated from ever happening again, what would it be?
Welcome back to episode 15. I'm your host, Chase Thomas.
I'm Noah Weiss.
And we are finally joined by Noah's long-awaited guest, his roommate,
Zach Marswell.
Hey, Zach.
Hey, Zach. You've been listening to the podcast from your room
Yes.
for a while now.
In this podcast, we're going to refer to Zach as Zoo.
Yes, this is Zoo. Also, you're going to have to pay attention to the time. So is it 6:51? I'll have to get it soon. Is anyone saying anything? This is crazy.
Guys, if you're in our lives, drop us some questions.
Drop us some questions. This is totally new for us. This is like a just chatting on Twitch. This is pretty. I'm actually kind of excited. No one even said anything yet.
Hey, Wolfie said, "Hey, Thomas," and then Dylan said, "Zoo."
Yeah. So this is very new to us. I'm actually kind of excited. Look, you got the adrenaline going. I don't know why.
That's cool.
So we're gonna get this started off with some nonsense, which actually we've come prepared with absolutely nothing, which has been a normal theme for a lot of us. Well, for me.
Yeah.
But our spring break is right around the corner. Do you guys have any crazy, wild plans for spring break?
Super crazy plans. I'm going home and I'm doing nothing.
Zach?
We have our first question, by the way. Go ahead. What are you doing? Brandon, we got you in a second.
I'll probably be chilling with my boy Josh Lucchini down at Pitt for a little bit, but other than that, just going home, chilling.
If you're going to Oakland to go to the bars, tell him Hemingway's. He'll know if he's from Pitt. He'll know Hemingway's.
Hemingway's?
For the pitchers and the shots. Great shots. Shout out Hemingway. Shout out my boy Zach and McD for showing me the place.
And shout out to the Whitfield boy Josh Genie.
And what are you doing over break?
What am I doing over break? I don't know. My girlfriend's going back to Penn State. RIP. So I'm going to be hanging out with my boy Mike Spinelli, where I think we're going to go golf a couple times. Probably internship. Probably work with my grandpa a few times. So.
Sweet.
So first question, Brandon.
Okay, Brandon Callahan asks, apples with or without the skin? So do you skin your apple before you eat it?
I'm not going through the hassle of skinning my apple before I eat it.
Hell no.
I used to. When I was
sure as a
younger,
kid.
Mom, can you skin and core my apple, please? But now, I'm a grown man, and I will eat my apples with the skin. I will do it. Brandon,
thank you.
What do you do?
Our first question.
Wait.
McKenna's on. McKenna.
All right, wait, before we move on, let me ask, how do you guys, do you cut your apples?
No, I eat it like a grown man and just straight.
Yeah, I'm just doing this. I mean, we had, those,
Brandon's a skin guy, by the way.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think you have to be an absolute toddler to go through it now as like a 20-year-old person.
It's just like, I think back then it was easy for us to say, Mom, can you cut my apple? But now it's like, we're lazy. We're in college. We're lazy.
Yeah.
We need someone. We're just gonna eat it.
Yeah. So shout out to all the moms that skinned all the apples for us when we were kids, and the apple splitter where you would just shove it down.
Yes, well, I used to do that.
I do that all the fucking time.
Used to be fun. To do that. Next question from good old Bobby Boy: if you were to have 3 wishes from a genie, what would they be?
I'm assuming that goes along with you can't ask for more wishes.
The Aladdin rules.
Aladdin
rules.
We're running classic Aladdin rules for this question.
My first, I'm wishing for super speed. I've just been a superhero guy my whole life.
Okay.
So super speed. Can't ask for money.
There's always a catch when you ask for.
I know. Yeah.
So ask for money, but we don't know what we're gonna get dealt with that.
Okay. Then I'll ask for like $1 billion.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, to become super famous podcasting.
Okay, Zoo, go.
Number 1, Tiger Woods' ability to golf.
Okay.
He took one of my.
Use it.
Definitely you have to do some type of money. $1 billion sounds pretty nice.
Uh-huh.
And then I would say the ability to cook like Gordon Ramsay.
God,
you're going for like ability.
Those are good. I want instead of the money, much kind of money. I want to. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back to the season when Leicester City won.
Place that bet.
And place that bet. I would have the ability to go back just for one day and place that bet.
Yeah,
I want
that's a good one.
10 strokes off my golf game.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to be able to see only a day into the future.
Just a day.
Just a day.
Okay, what are you doing if you see that you're dying the next day?
I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to have a good day.
Yeah, that's actually not too bad because then I can see the answers on all the tests. I can pass all my
see
classes.
the
I
bet.
can
Like that's
see-
another money
see
one.
the
The
bets.
bets.
Yeah.
The bets. The big one.
I guess
Good one.
seeing a day into the future isn't so bad.
Yeah. Just a day.
Just
That's
a
all
day.
I want. That's all I
Because
want.
people are always like, "What do you do? Like, what are you doing if like you know you're gonna die? Like, what day
Right.
you're gonna die and how you're gonna die? Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?" But I think seeing a day is perfect.
Yeah. How about Dylan asked another one? Another guy.
Bobby.
If you were to commit one crime and it gets eliminated from ever happening again, what would it be? We asked that question before
You asked
on the vlog.
on the vlog. You said tax fraud.
I said tax fraud, but I'm going to change that answer. I'm not going to say it right now, but you guys have to. You get to do one thing and then never can happen again, crime-wise.
I think I'm just robbing a bank.
Yeah, because I
If you say other things, you have to commit an absolute crime. And I really don't want to commit an absolute crime.
Yeah. Again, but then you're like, are you that good of a guy that you'll murder somebody and then I'll murder some really, really bad person?
Like
I'll
a hitman
go-
almost?
No. I will go to the
Become a Navy SEAL. in this case.
what's like level 10 max prison and murder the worst guy there.
All right, that's good.
And then murders can't happen anymore.
Yeah, so I guess if you're already in the prison, like you're already
If you're on
thinking out
death
the
row
worst.
and you are the
You're already
spawn of
there.
Satan,
Yeah,
I can kill you.
yeah, I agree.
I'd have to go through all the steps to break into the prison and kill him, but
Once the job's done, the job's
No
done.
more murders.
Yeah.
are they really going to punish me for killing the worst person in the world?
probably not.
Probably not. They probably just give you solitary confinement for like 10 days.
Yeah, they're probably like,
First offense.
Yeah.
this is first offense.
Well, the last time I answered this question, I said death. I think I'm gonna go with the same answer with that one.
Yeah.
That's an easy.
Live video pause.
I wonder why the live video's paused.
Check your phone probably turned off.
I don't know why. Is the connection bad?
Low power mode.
Oh. That should be fine. Hopefully everyone's still there. Did that just pop up?
Yeah, there's 3 people on still, but they're probably good people.
Oh, thank God. Please, sorry. My phone is on low power mode. So if it dies, that's also another problem.
You get 20% left.
You think 20% is good?
Yeah, we're just gonna go with another nonsense question. Ready?
So you said theft. That was your answer?
Yes.
Theft. Okay.
Theft,
Bank robberies.
bank robberies, and murder.
Yeah.
Murder.
You probably stopped like the better of them, but I
Yeah.
really don't want to commit any other
No.
crimes.
Okay, next question. This is not asked. I think T-Cat asked this one a while ago and we never covered it.
Was
He
it
sent it
one of
to
the
he sent it in
polls?
our DM.
Yeah,
No,
we
he
never.
sent it. If you're stuck on a stranded island, like abandoned island,
Okay.
and you had 3 things to live with for the rest of your life, what would they be?
3 things to live with.
Yeah. I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Pizza. I need pizza.
Okay, so you're going. We're not going like survive. Like we can't get off the island. We're stuck on the island.
Yeah, but
There's no
you,
way getting
you just
off.
get this. You just
Okay, okay.
I'm going pizza.
Okay.
I'm going a soccer ball.
Okay.
Sure.
You took one of mine.
And I'm gonna go with a fishing rod.
Yeah.
Not only is fishing, I get more food, but it's also
I love
it's a
fishing.
good pastime.
I gotta go more the survival route.
Okay.
I need a fishing rod because that's just a given.
Sure.
I need a way to filter water, a water filter.
Okay. Well, I'm making a leaf structure to filter water for me, so you suck.
And then probably, dude, I don't know. I gotta go with the flint and steel, start a fire. I want the total survival route. I'll figure out how to have fun on my own time. I'll be like Castaway, I'll be like Tom
Yeah.
Hanks.
He went kind of crazy.
Yeah, but his best friend was a volleyball, so that's okay. Zoo?
Fishing rod number 1. I would say soccer ball number 2. And then my third would be chicken wings. Some buffalo chicken wings.
The sauce.
Bobby said he's back. Hi, Bobby.
Shout out Buffalo Wild Wings sauce.
Shout out Sauce Connor for creating the sauce. What was that? Sweet barbecue?
We answered your second question. You missed it, Dylan. But I said murder. Chase said bank robbery, and you said theft.
Yeah. So, any other questions? Or are we still BSing kind of on our own right now?
Mm-hmm.
BSing on our own?
What'd you do today?
What did I do today? I woke up, went to class. I had MIS. For those of you that don't know what MIS is, it's basically just learning Microsoft Excel. Then I came back, napped for about 2 hours, and then watched like 2 episodes of Vinland Saga. And that's what I did today. No, I worked out.
I think I can speak for me and Zach. I'm going to start from last night. Last night, Zach took a 4-hour nap from 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock, roughly.
Confirm.
Roughly. And I'm playing video games, and Zoo walks in. I'm like, dude, you're not sleeping tonight. He said, I know. So then we continued to play video games, and then Zach went to Sheets. And I don't know what time you woke up this morning.
What time did you go to Sheets?
2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
2 o'clock.
Jesus.
I took Ivan and Kai after we were done playing some Fortnite. Came back, ate my sheets. I had a paper to write for my grad school.
And you did that last night.
I did that last night.
What time did you go to bed?
8 a.m.
Oh my God. That's like Isaac Crane.
And then I took a 2-hour nap, woke up at noon, enough to shower, went to our tea time.
Yeah, we went golfing today. We are avid golfers.
You can't really
Fourth
tell.
week in a row.
Yeah.
We gone golfing. I'm a 20 handicap. Zoo's a 19 handicap.
A little bit higher than that.
So how do you feel right now after horrible sleep schedules?
I actually feel really good.
I'm good.
That's good.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, but he took the 4-hour nap.
Yeah.
You went to bed.
3 o'clock.
So he went to bed at 8
Yeah.
in the morning.
Yeah, PM. Yeah. Just 2-hour nap.
Oh my God, I cannot do that. I need to function on sleep.
Lame.
Wait, I need sleep to function. Yeah.
This is only day 1.
Yeah.
I'll probably feel it tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, whenever I go home, like my sleep schedule for spring break is going to be horrible. Because all my
sleep
friends
in?
are gone. I sleep in, but I also stay up late.
Okay.
So like I stay up late and play video games until like 2 or 3 in the morning and then go to bed and wake up at, 12 and get nearly 12 or 10 hours of sleep.
Yeah, so me and Zach, I don't know if it's even on TikTok or Instagram, the betting group that has been on fire lately.
Yeah.
They hit 2 back-to-back group parlays. Everyone in the group chat sent a leg and they hit it. And they got Des Bryant in the group chat, and he's been giving out locks.
Really?
Yeah, he has. So
Is that what you were
that's
trying?
what we did. That's what we did. We have how many people? 12 people?
Yeah, there's 12 people.
There's
now.
like 12 people in our chat, and we tried last night, and we missed by 2.
Who sent the 2 locks? Was it you? Steinbeck said one of them was you.
Yeah, it should have been a lock. Bayern PSG, they couldn't score 3 goals in the entire game.
How many goals they ended up scoring?
2.
I didn't watch it.
2.
Oh.
2-0.
And then
2 calls back, a goal line clearance, and a shot off the post.
Oh my God, you guys were just having a day.
Yeah, no, it was tough. And then who else we need to win? There was
Was the Mavs to cover?
the Mavs needed to cover 5.5, and they lost by 6.
My lock that I sent was Trae Young to get plus 20 points.
did it, yeah,
and
he
he did that. He had like 12 in the first quarter. So
How about Dylan asked now, has sports betting ruined or made the sports industry better?
I think it made it worse. Personally, I think things are starting to become scripted and it's a money scheme.
I think he gets more people into watching sports
For sure.
because now we're like, let's make a bet tonight and then let's sit down and watch this game.
100%.
And not only does that make more people watch sports, that creates closer friendships.
Yeah, it does. But I just think it's a giant money scheme. What do you think it is?
100%. Everything.
I guess everything in the U.S. is a money scheme, to be totally honest.
That's how that league survives, is just getting the revenue, and the more eyes that they watch, the more they can charge for the TV deal.
Keep sending those hearts,
be able
Dill.
to
Keep sending
pay
them
for the
hearts.
players and stuff. But I feel like nothing's better than you squad ride with a group of guys.
And
that
everyone's
you're
watching it? Yeah.
Watching it. You're all cheering for the exact same things.
Yeah.
It hits. It's the most electrifying feeling.
Squad rights might be even better because, like, I have I think I have a lock, and I only do like kind of a little bit research on one lock, and so does everyone else. Instead of me trying to make my own 6-leg parlay, I only have to think about one.
Yeah, I guess that's true. So I guess if it just becomes 12 separate parlays into
It's just
one,
12 separate singles.
yeah, 12
in one.
single bets.
And that's what it is, because I guess you can do same game parlays mixed with the parlays, but I like whenever it's all over the place.
Yeah.
And we had hockey, soccer, college
And
hoops, and
everything,
and NBA in there. That was cool.
I personally don't bet. I'm also not 21. These guys did.
Yeah, I'm 22. Zach's 23.
Yeah. So betting is definitely a huge thing. But just in terms of like, did you see that the WWE was probably maybe doing it to do betting on script? That's horrible.
Because
Because you have to bet on scripted fights.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows the WWE is scripted. That's just a common.
So we
That's
think.
just common knowledge. Well, yeah, so we think. But for you to go out and bet on WWE where they're supposedly scripted, I think it's a horrible idea.
Yeah, no, terrible.
Because I don't even know what you would bet on. Would you just bet on the outright winner? You can't bet on like style. I mean, you probably could, but
Yeah, I
You
couldn't even
can't.
tell you.
no.
I mean, I guess in this regard, like if they're like round ends on round 8, the match ends in round 8. There's few amount of people that bet around 8. Like it's not going to end around 6. It's not going to end around 7. It's going to end on round 8.
Yeah.
So the people that bet round 8, I guess it is a certified lock because
Yeah.
there's no ifs, ands, or but about when it's going to end. They don't get to choose while they're wrestling when it ends.
Mhm.
It's like this is when you have to end it.
It's just hard because like, how does Vegas put odds on that? You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because
they would have to know the script and kind of like assess their odds that way, be able to like
I feel like they would just boost it for themselves though to
cover.
yeah.
Mm.
To give like, oh, it's gonna end in round 5,
Mhm.
but it's actually gonna end in round 6. Like that would just be totally lying. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really think that's a great idea. I'm interested to see what WWE stars think about it, or even people that actually bet think about it.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool.
Have you guys been big into chess recently? I feel like everybody's playing chess.
I'm not playing chess.
I have not played chess. Do you play chess at all?
I used to. I had a little phase where I would just play chess all the time in class, but
Hi, Connor.
Just Connor.
I have not been up with my chess game.
Yeah, I have
He
not
looks
played
like
chess.
he'd be good at chess.
He does look.
Look at that guy. He got glasses on.
This is the high IQ
It's the
guy
glasses.
here.
It's the
Yeah.
glasses. He's obviously. Dylan said he can't get into chess. Dylan, the only time we get into chess is when we go on vacation and we play giant chess.
Like when they have it like on the boardwalk and stuff?
no, those are cool. Connor loves chess.
Connor just absolutely pooped on Mark earlier today.
In chess?
Yeah,
Or what?
They were just playing online on their phone, and Mark made like 2 moves, and then Connor just moved his queen into the right spot and just checkmate.
T-Cat. Hi, T-Cat.
I never played chess. I'm big into checkers because that's what my grandma.
Checkers is a grandma's game. I
Yeah.
was just about to say that.
Checkers is totally a grandma's game. I'm surprised she's not on it.
Etor and I play chess all the time. Well, Etor and you can't come to the podcast because you're doing something at 6 o'clock.
Is he on it?
No.
Oh.
Who won golf today? Well, you ready? T-Cat? Me, Zach, and Mark, we took on Kai in the front 9, and we dominated him 5-1.
Okay.
And on the back 9, Mark joined Kai because we had to go faster. We took like 3 hours from the front 9 because we had nobody behind us. We were lagging. And what was they won like it was like 3-1 on the back or 3-0 on the back.
We're up 2 on going to the last hole, so they couldn't win. So we just kind of like
we just kind of crept around on the last one. Yeah. But we won. Zoo and I, we won the back 9. Zoo, Mark, and I won the front 9.
And where'd you guys play?
We played at Castle Hill. It's a really nice golf course right now.
the greens were.
They're really nice. T-Cat, we wish you could have came today, but it's good that you didn't cancel your haircut appointments to come golf because you're a good guy and you're making that back.
Make your money. Get your money up, not your funny up.
Got enough cheese, not enough steez, you know?
How about Sam Scotford has made $12,000 this month?
He's a
I will say this, he's a hustler. I'm sure you guys have friends from our high school that just joined like random like insurance firms.
Yeah, he's a hustler.
He joined one and he's on the phones from 3 to 9 p.m. and just makes cold call. Well, not really cold calls because he buys leads packs, but he made $12,000 this month.
TCAT, who was your favorite cut today? But yeah, Sam Scofford has been a hustler since the moment I met him.
Well, I was just talking about with Mark Armile the other day. I was like, this dude doesn't sit down.
No.
He comes through, sits down and makes calls all day, comes through our townhouse, and then goes to Jake Max and then does it again. He just keeps doing it. But the dude is never sitting down. He's just a hustler. I don't think he realizes he's a hustler because I think he's just so like, I got to do stuff.
Yeah. Connor, do you like going to hit golf also?
What did he say?
He said he can't golf. Scofford's a hustler, TCAT. Dylan does not hustle at all.
Did Dylan say he's a hustler?
No. Dylan said TCAT gave him a cut today.
Yeah, I mean,
TCAT is good with longer hair. He cuts Kai and he cuts Andrew, and he used to cut mine. You're good. You're in good hands.
Yeah, I mean, TCAT does give good cuts.
Yeah.
I'm a little upset that you actually raised your prices. It's a little unfair. I mean, I know
What do you pay now?
it's 15
Yeah.
instead of 12. Last year,
I never knew what it was 12.
Yeah.
really?
Last year was free.
Oh, because you lived in the same
This
town.
year I paid the man 15.
Yep.
It was 12
because he deserves
before.
it.
He said it's inflation.
You make no money, Dylan. You make no money. You're not a hustler.
TCAT, I'm sorry. Your tools that you use, I would say they are plant assets, and you don't really need to buy new ones every single year.
No, he does. No. You definitely do.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
TCAT said it was 10 for everybody else last year.
dude, I would check my Venmo. I swear to God, it was 12.
Good shit, TCAT.
You give him a $2 tip each time.
Yeah, he was probably like, "Who would watch this? I'm gonna pay $12."
That was one of my favorite things to do. We get some new guy walking the door. It's like, you pay him yet? It's $20. I got paid once.
You really?
I got paid once. TCAT, did I get paid once or not?
Yeah. I mean,
TCAT should be official.
TCAT should be official on. Why do you not have an Instagram going? Ryan Feth, who's also a student here at Westminster, has an Instagram page going. You need to start an Instagram page to start giving
He
out
does, but
cuts.
he has one.
Why doesn't he use it?
He doesn't utilize it good enough.
Utilize it. It is so important to utilize. Who's spamming likes? Is that Bobby?
Yeah, 7:13 by the way. That's 20 minutes in, I think.
Yeah, I'll stop it here in a minute. I mean, what else is there to talk about? I mean, there's so much to talk about, but we have come totally unprepared.
T-Cut's in Monessen would go crazy. He would have so many heads there because T-Cut's a legend in Monessen.
A legend of Monessen?
Yeah.
That kind of rhymes. Also, for those of you that didn't watch the last podcast, go watch, subscribe, like, share with a friend. We did it with Westminster rapper J4. He has a new album or new single dropping. I think it's a new single. I think
Tomorrow.
it's releasing Kinda Day tomorrow, which is the 10th, correct?
Yeah.
So be ready for tomorrow, which is March 10th. This won't really be out. This more to people that live streams. Stream Kinda Day by J4. He sent it to me. It's fire. Did he send it to you at all?
No, I told him to send it to you.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what he wants me to do with it. Maybe I can post some of it, but I don't want to leak his song. You know what I mean?
Bobby says, talk about how colleges changes a boy into a man.
It definitely makes you pick up more responsibilities that you wouldn't necessarily have at home. Mainly, it's just like I think it's more of a discipline thing. To be like, oh, I got to do my laundry today. I can't wait tomorrow. Or I have to go to class today. I can't wait for tomorrow. I would say it's definitely more of a discipline and responsibility growth.
So,
Correct.
going into college, I thought it was just all about having fun. And it definitely reflected with my grades my freshman year. First semester was bad.
Yeah.
Just focus on soccer, just focus on hanging out with friends, just learning about school and
Yeah.
just having a good time. But then you have to figure out yourself and figure out what works for you, and that comes like I'd say it came a lot about for a lot of people in the second semester, their freshman year,
Mhm.
that you really figure out what the heck you're doing and stuff.
Yeah. What
So-
would you say?
I would say it was just accountability to yourself that you have to get
done. Like Chase was saying, like with laundry, I'm not going in like freshman year, but definitely senior year when we had the townhouses, was cooking for yourselves.
Yeah,
It was kind of like brand new to me, but I feel like
it's something you got to learn because
Take some time, but once you figure it out, like I know a lot of people don't go to the gym before they come to college, and then they go to the gym and they get healthier. Like once you gain that freshman 15,
yeah.
you go to the gym and then you're working it off, and you're like, wow, this is a healthy part of my life,
Mhm.
and a lot of people keep it.
It's a big motivator too.
Need more Thomas Outdoors. That's facts. It's not even Thomas Outdoors anymore.
Thomas
though.
Vlogs.
Loser. It's
'cause
Thomas Vlogs.
it's hard to be such a niche, and in the winter just be Thomas Outdoors, and you're stuck in your college dorm going to class.
Need it too. Those are good.
Yeah, I have not done much Thomas vlogging. I think it's just I don't know why. I like podcasting more, to be totally honest,
Yeah.
because you can just it's just sitting. I said this with J4. It's sitting with your friends BSing with the camera in the background. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not much difference.
TK, you trying to be in a vlog?
TK trying to be in a vlog.
Nope. You're not funny.
That's like Jad asked me if he should be on the podcast, and I
Oh,
was
sorry, Jad.
clip it, Jad. Send it to Jad. We'll be on a story in about 5
No.
minutes.
Jad would know the analytics of our podcast with him more than we would.
I think he does. I think he studies us hard.
Chris Powers, welcome to the chat.
Chris Powers, flake artist. Who said that? No one did.
TK, don't leave. I was just joking.
What were we just talking about? Oh, responsibilities in college. Yeah, college is definitely a really fun experience. As long as I feel like you definitely have to make some sort of friendship, whether it be in the freshman semester. I mean, we were blessed enough to come in with soccer and have like an immediate group to hang out with.
Yeah.
But if you're
I don't have many friends outside of soccer
yeah,
because I never needed to.
because you start with 40 dudes and you're just hanging out all the time.
I love all 40 dudes.
All 40. But if you are at a bigger college, I would recommend finding an activity to do, finding a hobby that other people can also relate to. For me, I enjoy soccer, video games, podcasting, social media. And that was just something I found and experimented with. So I guess just experiment with whatever you
Zoom,
like.
tell us about your living situation your freshman year.
So I was roommates with Adam Saunders, another fellow soccer player. We lived in Galbraith. I also had another room in Shaw. It was with Marcus Guetta and Logan Manheimer, and it was an air mattress on their floor, and I would probably sleep over about 50% of the time.
50.
You think it's more?
Healthy 50.
I think we're pushing 60.
Closer to 60.
Yeah.
Closer to 60.
Yeah.
3 of the 5 nights.
Live video paused again.
Don't tell me it died.
There's no way it died.
Probably 10% now.
10%.
You're right. I always forget that that's second notification.
Yeah, had been newer
Yeah.
within the last year or so.
We ought to go live on your phone at some point and see if we can get my, or just switch phones, plug mine into the charger, if it dies, which is a good possibility because I was at 20 earlier. But that living situation
Was fun.
was fun. Why did you not sleep over in your own room half the time?
I kind of felt bad for Adam. He had a very different sleep schedule. He would always go to sleep in bed by like 10:30, and I would always come back around like midnight, 1 o'clock,
Oh,
and I was just over at Shaw hanging out. Might as well just sleep there.
Right.
So I just brought my air mattress over to their room.
I just
Blew it
slept
up.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's Tanko Jim?
Oh, that's my buddy from Beadling. He is huge. Tanko Jim, shout out. He's like 5'6", but he's huge.
Beast.
He is bulky. His older brother Shane, huge. His dad was like a bodybuilder, huge. Tank is huge. Clip it, put it on your story. Shout us out, Tank. Yeah, but thank you for tuning in to everyone that's still watching. So it's the same thing with so when we were in Ike, because we were blessed to be in Ike for only a semester. It was Baldwin and Brendan, and then me and Schmidt. So me and Schmidt were always fine because, we had the same major, same class schedule, that kind of thing. So we would go to bed around the same time. But Mason had to be up early, so he'd go to bed at like 11, and Brendan would just be up on his phone late because he was still up, couldn't go to sleep. So when we moved out, Brendan moved into our side, so they each have their own place to sleep now, which is nice.
Dylan with another question. Would you go to a bigger school if you could, or do this again, or no college?
So a little bit of backstory about myself. I am unfortunately one of those kinds of soccer players or athletes that burn out quick. But because of soccer, I enjoyed that I came here and met all my friends here.
Yeah.
And I definitely like the school. It's close enough for me to be home. It's 45 minutes away from my house. I have other family that lives close up here. I can fish over with my family. So for me, I would say I enjoyed my soccer career in a sense of that it brought me here to the school with all of you guys.
Yeah. For me, I love being here, but I would have gone to a bigger school because I like to go out and do things, and
There's not a whole
we
lot
have to
to
make our fun here. And whenever you go to a bigger school, it's just there for you. So I would have gone to WVU without a doubt. That's my dream school. But I would never, I love that I came here.
Yeah.
I would say I love Westminster, love the people, but I would have gone to a bigger school. I would have gone to Pitt, HTP.
Go to Pitt, baby.
Yes, sir.
You got two rivals right here.
No, not.
WVU and Pitt.
Oh, yeah.
In that aspect.
He grew up with Pitt.
Yeah.
I would still be a Pitt fan if I went to WVU.
Me and Noah would always live out the good old days of Pitt basketball. Sam Young, DeJuan Blair.
As a West Virginia fan and now a Penn State fan, you get Pitt. And also Press Virginia, which hasn't been a thing in a few years.
What else we got?
Yeah, but would you still play? Let's say that.
No, I'm not play soccer there. I wouldn't even pick up.
No, it was a different question.
Oh.
Would you still want to play soccer if it were like a city school and you could go out, like if you went to Chatham?
No, I wouldn't go to Chatham.
You would just go to a bigger school?
I would just go to a bigger school.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Maybe play on a club team.
I think playing club would be fun. My girlfriend was going to go try out for the softball club team at Penn State, but she didn't want to do it because club isn't necessarily club. It's D1 because you play all the other big D1 schools in the Big Ten Conference. So you're still traveling like a D1 athlete. It's just labeled as club. But yeah, so I would say that I'm thankful that I came here.
For sure.
I think everything happens for a reason.
Absolutely.
Any other questions rolling in?
I'm blanking right now. Worst thing about small school and best thing.
Worst thing about small school, there isn't too much to do. I think that goes.
Yes.
I think that's something that everyone has to agree on. However, I would say the close knit community that you have with everyone, for me, is a good thing.
The best thing for me is the class sizes. You can be best friends with your professor. And they'll help you so much because they know your name. You're not just some number on
a roster.
Yeah. You're an actual name, and they see you every other day, or every day, honestly. So that's the best thing. Worst thing is, again, there's nothing to do here.
Yeah.
And I don't know about other small schools. Like, I guess if you're a small school in a city, it's okay. But yeah.
How you're in BFE? For you?
Well, my brother goes to Juniata, which is another smaller school. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's about 40 minutes south of Penn State, and he has no Greek life whatsoever. And he says that there's no parties whatsoever.
Really?
Their only time that they go out is over to a soccer player's apartment.
You go hang out there.
Yeah. But
sorry, B, that sucked. You could have come here.
Poor recruiter.
Debatable.
Yeah. I think I know where you're going with that too. That sucks. That really sucks because there's a little bit of Greek life here. There's 4 fraternities and 4 sororities. But somehow we always end up just at someone's townhouse
Drinking some brews.
hanging with everyone. Yeah.
Chase doesn't drink. He's not
Which
21.
I kind of like just, for me, I like just hanging out rather than frats because you can really hang out with people and like talk to people.
I like going to frats. I don't care.
I like frats for like an hour.
Yeah.
I'm a frat guy myself, so
We got a brother right here.
Rep that
Alpha Sigma
Alpha
Phi.
Sigma Phi, baby.
till I
um,
was basically a brother somehow a little bit. I knew everybody.
yeah, I would. Yeah.
I just never went there.
My dad had. He was a Pike at WVU, and one of their best friends is someone who wasn't even a brother. Like they would just invite him. They'd hang out, all that.
Dylan said this is for a roommate. He's asking for a roommate. How do you talk to a girl?
If I allegedly had the name that started with an A and the last name that started with an S,
He just joined the chat.
I would probably, I don't know, I guess just go for it, man. I guess
Shoot your shot.
shoot your shot. There's really no way to go around it. You can't just go around it and then hope that you come back to it and then everything's
It's
fine.
simple. Hey, what's up? And if they don't respond, you go in the next day. Hey, what's up? And then
Yeah.
they respond, and then the next day you're like, I like your shirt. I like your shoes. And then to like, oh, this person is remembering me every
Yeah.
each day.
Yeah.
I guess it's
And then the next
little
day
things.
you're like,
It is.
hey, I like your vibe. Like you got a cool outfit on, and then
all
then
about the
maybe
vibe.
sit at their table or
All about the
just be
vibe.
texting more.
Yeah.
Amen.
Caitlin, my girlfriend, pretty much just says it's the little things that matter more than the big things.
Yeah.
Just be consistent with the little things. That actually goes. That's a great
Just don't
life
be weird.
rule.
Just don't be weird.
Yeah, don't be weird either.
Don't ask them what size shoe they wear.
Right away.
Right away. Don't ask them what size. Why you think about their feet like that?
Yeah, don't do that. Don't ask their clothing size right away. That's horrible.
Add snap before or after meeting. Add snap before.
You think
Really-
before?
I think before.
I think if you don't know the person,
Okay, you can't-
I would talk to them first.
You can add them, and then you have to like almost immediately see them in person. Be like, hey, because if you add them and then you wait like a week or a month, then you're like, hey, it's like you just been like creeping on their story.
Yeah.
It's got to be like immediate.
I think if you don't know the person, don't be weird and just quick add them or search them out of nowhere. I would say go talk to them first and then ask for their snap or add them after that conversation.
If their Snapchat is in their Instagram bio, you can add them on
yeah,
Snapchat.
that's fine. Because it's
Because
just out there for
they
everyone.
want you to hit them up.
Yeah. You got any advice?
Yeah. No, not really. Just a
Shoot your
vibe.
shot.
Just be real.
Be real, be yourself. Again, these are just life rules. Be yourself. Don't let anyone talk you down.
Be nice.
Be nice.
Treat yourself how you want to be treated.
Yes.
Oh,
I think that was
What's up, Stubby?
words. Stubby on here?
Treat others
Stubby
like
on
you
the
want to be
beat.
treated.
Yeah, there you go.
but I would say don't look for love. It would just come natural.
I think so.
What's the biggest regret? As Dylan said, you're quiet too.
Am I too quiet?
I think it's just.
I think it's because you're not talking.
Oh,
I think that's what he meant.
Um,
What's your biggest regret?
about
Biggest? He just said, "What's the biggest regret?" My biggest regret is not doing more stuff in, let's say, high school or college. Like not-
resume building.
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't build a good resume.
Yeah,
That's my biggest regret.
I think it's also hard as club athletes, out like when you're in high school, because you then become devoted to that almost 100% of the time. So there's no real time to go do things. I mean, you can, but then you just gotta really figure out how to balance things. I think that's how I didn't figure out how to balance things that well.
Yeah, I had a similar problem. I had soccer 5 days of the week. I had 2 off days, and that I would rather just relax, and I didn't
Yeah.
really develop any other skills other than soccer. But I would say during like freshman sophomore year, I could have done more stuff to like join more clubs or
Mhm.
did more opportunities. But I was like, no, I'll put it off later. I'll do that my junior, senior year, and then COVID happened, and my opportunities went away. So I'm regretting that now.
Yeah.
It's just like, it may not seem fun to get a job early on. Like, even just like getting a job every year you're in college.
Mhm.
In the winter, in the summer, there's a part-time job that has some type of
Skills.
jest towards
Yeah.
what you want your profession to be. Like, even if you want to go into sales, just work at a store. That's
Yeah.
sales you're working in a store that sells stuff. That's sales
Yeah.
experience. But get that internship. Even though it might suck, you're gonna get paid. Hopefully, if it's a paid
Hopefully.
internship.
Most of them, I think,
Get a paid internship. Don't get an unpaid internship unless you
Mhm.
really have to. Get that internship, work that, get that experience, put it on your resume, and even though you'll be working every day of the week, you will have money to do whatever you want to after the internship.
Uh-huh.
Internship is not a job; it is a temporary position that you hold.
Yeah.
So get that.
I think my biggest regret actually isn't that. I think I wish I had started doing more creative stuff with social media when I was in high school. Because like my friends wanted to do like, let's start a YouTube gaming channel.
Mhm.
I'm sure everyone else wanted to do that, but I kind of wish we did because then I got to do something that I really wanted to do. So I think that would be or even over COVID, I bought my GoPro to originally start filming for YouTube and I just stopped. So I guess my biggest regret is just not staying consistent with the things that I wanted to do.
Yeah. Dave now asks, who's y'all's biggest inspiration right now in your life? Mine's my mom. She's a beast. She'd just be beasting.
Your mom is a beast. I think my biggest inspiration, I don't know. I don't really think about that.
And Tiger Woods.
a lot. I would say probably my mom too. I think a mom as your inspiration is just a good all around like
Yeah.
I got to do it for my mom kind of thing. You know what I mean?
No disrespect for dads, but
No.
moms be beasting.
Mamas be putting up with stuff that most people don't be. For you,
I would say as I was growing up, I would say my dad, but now I've matured a little bit. Debatable. But I would say definitely my mom, to see how much she deals with and coordinating between me and my two other brothers.
Mhm.
Moms are the goats.
Moms rock.
Moms
Yes.
rock.
This-
Nothing against dads, but moms
No.
rock.
Mother's Day, everyone do something nice for your mom. Get them flowers, get a card,
Take him out to
take
dinner.
them out to dinner with you and your mom.
Even if you just got them flowers and a card, that it'll make their
It'll
month.
day.
It'll
Yeah.
make their year.
Um,
Moms are the only people in this world that have true unconditional love. Only
Yes.
moms.
I think so. Yeah,
Moms.
for sure.
Moms are legit.
Um,
Crazy.
yeah, so thank you, Mom, for being the best mom ever. If you guys want to say anything to your
Yeah, no, Mom. Thank you for being a beast.
Thank you, Kim.
One more question from Dave. Last one. What is the one thing that you want to tell your future self? My future self? Damn, I wish I could tell my past self something. Pedal electricity! Tell my future self, doing a good job. That's it.
You tell your future self that?
Yeah.
I
You made
wish.
the right decisions. Hey, Mark.
I guess this goes for both if you were to tell your past and future self.
Okay,
this.
yeah, Dylan just said add on. Tell your younger self.
I would probably say just be proud of yourself in anything that you're doing. And I think that goes for your future self, and I think that goes for your past self.
I'll tell my younger self don't ever change.
Yeah.
Yeah. For my future self, I would say have fun. It's okay to have those vacations whenever spontaneous. Like,
Mhm.
I'm not feeling work right now. Let's go take a trip somewhere. Let's regroup, come back.
One of my favorite things I've ever done was me and
The-
Mark
the England
taking just a
I wish I
spontaneous
would've went
trip,
there.
just a spontaneous trip to England.
Mhm.
We just ripped it.
Yeah.
He said, "Let's go." I said, "I'm down. Let's go." And we did it, and I will always remember that memory of just going to England for 9 days and just having the time of my life.
Yeah.
So
Um,
never sell yourself short. Be who you are.
yeah. It's just again another life goal or life rule. Just be who you are.
Yeah.
And Miles,
Miles. I guess it's also hard for people nowadays to be themselves because I think
Pressure on everybody.
there is a pressure in anything that you say, anything that you do, and I think that becomes part of woke culture. And social media is a huge deal now because everyone can see what everyone's doing,
Yeah.
and everyone is interested in what everyone is doing. Well,
Yeah.
for the most part. Sometimes I don't really care at all.
Yeah.
But just be yourself and think to yourself that, like, I am who I am, and I like the way that I am.
yeah,
Yeah.
I am sick as hell, dog.
Yeah. And go do things that you want to do. Those are the biggest things that you should take out of this podcast today. This is probably the most professional and real podcast we've had ever.
Yeah, these are great questions. Some real good questions being asked.
Anyone ask anything else?
Thank you, Dave. Keep grinding, and I'm supporting y'all to the end. Love y'all, and I gotta come see y'all. Yeah, Dave. Thanks for the support. You've been a real supporter from the start.
Mhm.
We love what you do with Stebbing the Beat and Lifestyle Proper Records, and keep it up.
Yeah.
We'll make it big someday. And keep grinding your job, you electrician man.
Keep hustling, Dave. That's what we got to tell you.
You blue collar.
You blue collar Timberland wearing man.
Yeah.
I
I wish I was blue collar more. I'm blue collar.
would say that you have a blue collar personality.
Yeah.
I think I'm blue collar.
I would say so.
I would definitely say you're a blue collar person.
I think I'm blue collar, but I like the luxuries in life.
I think everyone likes the luxuries.
No, I don't think a lot of blue collar guys like to be wearing Gucci.
I think there are certain luxuries that we take for granted and don't think of.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
I think Gucci is definitely a luxury that I could definitely live without.
No, that's what I like though.
That's what you like, though. Yeah.
If I made a bag from working blue collar work, I would go buy a nice pair of shoes
Yeah. I think for
instead of just another pair of boots.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I'd rather just. I don't wear anything outlandish. I just kind of keep it.
What
Keep it on
about like blue collar work? Like, do you like working, building stuff out, and getting dirty?
I'm better with my mind than my hands.
I love getting dirty.
Yeah, my dad had me doing projects all the time. All the shelves that are in my garage, I built all of those because he was like, he conditioned me. I swear to God, parents do this. They'll condition you with Legos, how to build stuff, how to read a manual. And my dad was like, all right, here's your first thing. So he had me build a fire pit. I built a fire pit. He was like, all right, here's all the workbenches. Here, build a workbench. And I was like, I could read it. And I think some kids nowadays don't know how to read certain directions or know how to do simple things like even change a light bulb.
That is like my little brother. He's just impulsive and just goes straight, try the builder, not looking at the directions. I have to like follow each step and
Yeah.
do it like that.
Yeah, I don't look at directions.
You should.
I'm a figure it out while you go type of guy
Yeah.
That's like
You're a tinkerer. My dad referred to himself as a tinkerer.
for sure.
To-
My mom would tell anybody I would take apart every electronic in the house and I would put it back together.
Yeah.
Why are you taking that apart? I would put it back together. Like, you know the Nerf guns? I mod all my Nerf guns, take the air compressors, like take the whatever out so
Okay.
they would shoot farther and faster.
Really?
Yeah.
Figure that
I'll
out?
put it back together.
I did not do that.
I would do all that type of silly stuff.
My cousin was really big in taking part of electronics. He would start off with like the Xbox controllers and the Xbox, then he slowly did computers. So he's built so many computers.
Remote
Right.
controls for TVs,
You
You did that?
the whole way apart.
Like the wires and everything?
Well, I can't take the wires out because they were welded together, so I couldn't
Yeah.
re-weld them.
My buddy's
Or
like, he's got a
soldering.
soldering kit, so he built he fixed a lightsaber that was broken.
I used to play with circuit boards all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not. I was Legos and hammer and nail and screw and wrenches. That was me.
What about what was I just gonna say? I had it in my head.
I don't know.
Magic.
Do I believe in magic?
No, not
Oh, did I ever try it? Yeah, I could never figure it out.
I love magic.
Did you love the Now You See Me movies?
I love that stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I tried it. Never figured it out. I'm just not good with sleight of hand.
I always had too small. Like, I think my hands are pretty small, and I could never. I can't palm a card in my hand. I can't go
Oh, and do all the things like that.
and flip quarters between my hands, between my big knuckles. I can never do it. But yeah, I had magic kits. I tried magic. I still watch YouTube videos. Penn and Teller and
Mm-hmm.
Can You Fool Us?
Oh, Penn and Teller. Yeah. Forgot about Penn and Teller.
Love magic.
I went down that rabbit hole. I first started with the magic, watching America. What is it?
America's Got Talent. Yeah, they always had magic.
The Magic Axe, Puff the Magic Dragon.
Yeah, I was just thinking about him.
But
Oh, I missed it.
I got so deep into magic that on YouTube they have these magic finally revealed, and it's just some creepy dude
In a mask.
in a mask and does all these wild like magic tricks.
You can't even hold it in your hand.
But half of them are really stupid. Like
That was a TV show, by the way.
yes, yeah, like
There you go. That was better.
which hand?
Yeah, they always have some random magician on America's Got Talent.
That's really cool.
We also haven't done songs to add.
Oh yes, let's do it right now.
That should probably be one of the last things that we do. So you do your 3. I'm gonna think of my 3 with my phone still up there.
Okay, I'm adding Under the
What's the
Sun.
question?
So you get to choose 3 songs that you've been listening to recently or that you love to add into our playlist on Spotify and Apple Music called Nothing But Nonsense Pod.
Okay.
Under the Sun by Dreamville.
Oh, you started listening to that after the last podcast, didn't you?
Aston Martin Truck by Roddy Ricch from Feed the Streets 3.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go with Because of You by Neo featuring Kanye West.
I'm gonna make this pretty easy. I'm gonna go Banned from TV, Lil Uzi Vert.
Banned from TV, this one?
It's. Ooh, all right, redo. Homecoming, Lil Uzi Vert. Yep. I'm gonna go Avalanche by Migos. And you know, I'll go throwback too. I'll go Stir Fry by Migos.
My 3, Whiskey Glasses,
Morgan
Morgan Waller,
Yep.
Family Ties,
Kendrick Lamar and Baby Keem.
and then what is it? Tory Lanez Violet Color.
Yeah, I think
Color Violet.
Yeah. You got this?
I got those on my playlist right
The
now.
Color Violet. Tory Lanez.
And let's go to Dylan. Since you've been on here the whole time, what song do you want us to add to?
Yes, Bobby.
He-
Pick a song that you've been listening to recently. Oh, he just had a Song of the Dead.
It just died.
Oh, it did just die, didn't it?
Throw that in the charger whenever you're done, Noah.
How do you alive?
Let me see it. Can you hit on like your story?
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna die too. I should have checked. You got it.
But yeah, you can ask Noah. I'm not a big music person. All my new music really comes from all my peers. I don't.
Listen to it from all of us.
Yeah.
Is everyone back in? Bobby, maybe.
Dylan's back. Dylan, since you've been on here the whole time, you drop what song you want to be in the playlist.
You
Drop
keep
it right now.
watching that because or actually you can come back here because I'll do a little wrap up for the people on YouTube.
Okay. Dylan, send it and we'll add it.
We'll go back and look at it whenever this is done. For those of you that have joined on the live stream, thank you for joining. That was a lot of fun. It was way more interactive, way more spontaneous and Nothing But Nonsensey. For those of you that watch on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Like and follow the playlists that are on that are on Spotify and Apple Music at Nothing But Nonsense Pod.
I think we're fine. I think we haven't linked our playlist list.
No, we have
I think let's
not done that.
I think let's link them finally.
Yeah. So that way you guys can listen to the music that we've been listening to and adding each week. Thank you, Zoo, for joining us.
Absolutely.
Zach.
Thanks for the invite.
But yeah, so like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. Stay tuned for the next live stream. We will see you in the next episode. Deuces.
You can't manage this, can't break this, boy, I'm funded. Gotta keep my distance when you not 100.